Hey, good looking. You want to sit there and see what we have cooking today in my kitchen? Well, grab a hold of that vine, swing right on into my kitchen, and let's get cooking. Good looking. Well, hey there, good looking. Today, I'm going to sit there and turn this number 10 can of the Choy CHOP SUEY vegetables, and it has mushrooms in it. We're going to sit there and add, I'm cutting up some of these little mini peppers. I'm dicing up some carrots, and I'm also dicing up some celery. And we're going to slice up some onions to add to this number 10 can of our Choy CHOP SUEY vegetables. That's right. We're going to recan a number 10 can. And I'm bringing you all right along with me. I want to add just a few extra vegetables. So I already went ahead and I pre-chopped everything all up. I have some onion. I have some red, yellow, and orange peppers that are all chopped up. I chopped up some extra celery, and I also chopped up a carrot that we're going to be adding to this number 10 can. So I'm going to open this all up. We're going to sit there and drain most of what I like to call the broth, because you can sit there and make a broth out of this, the juice that's left in the can. I don't know if a lot of you know that, but you can. In fact, a lot of the Chinese restaurants will do just that. So, I'm going to open up the can. I'm going to sit there and pull out all the veggies. And then we're going to sit there and just add some more veggies to it. There, I opened up our number 10 can of the chop suey vegetables. I got myself out a bowl so I can take out a lot of the vegetables, and at the same time we're going to be draining the juices, but we're keeping the juices. We're going to recan with the same juices. So I'm just going to pull out all these veggies as such, and we'll be back. Wow, that was a lot of veggies that we pulled out of the number 10 can. And like I said, I want to add this bowl full to this. But my bowl's full, so what I'm going to sit there and do, I'm going to sit there and put these all in here. That way I can get them all mixed up. What you smell, baby girl? Now I'm going to grab a spoon. So all these get mixed in and mixed up. Okay, I'm going to grab my canning jars. I have my canning jar here. Now I'm just going to simply grab some of these veggies. I need my canning. I have my canning funnel. I'm going to put some of these veggies in. I'm going to come over here. I'm going to get a ladle full of the Chinese chop suey vegetables. I'm going to grab some broth along with some more of these other vegetables. And we're just going to keep going on until I get enough room in the bowl here so I can mix up all these vegetables. Well, I got everything all canned up. Now, let's get into some important things. You need to know each and every vegetable that are in these jars. And let's say you have, let's go, mushrooms. You need 45 minutes for any mushrooms. Onions, they take 40 minutes. The peppers, 35 minutes. The carrots would be 30 minutes. Celery, 5 to 20 minutes. Now, usually I would add the little baby ears of corn, but the store didn't have any. So I'm stuck without them. So unfortunately, these won't have baby ears of corn. But if I was to add them to this, it would take 55 minutes. So what you would do, you'd sit there and see which is the longest it would take to pressure can, which would be the mushrooms. So we're going to sit there and pressure can these for 45 minutes. And I already went ahead, I've already debubbled all my jars, but just for the sake of the video, we're going to sit there and debubble. And you're going to want 1-inch head space. And now I'm going to grab, remember, I'm not using paper towelling, so I'm going to grab a clean wash rag. I have my nifty little new toy that I've been using this canning season. I'm going to put some vinegar onto my wash rag. Oh, that's where the label was that I tore off. And we're going to give the rim of our canning jars a good wiping all the way around. So I'm going to finish wiping the rest of my canning jars. And I'm going to sit there and then grab a canning. Oops, I'm so sorry. A canning lid and a canning ring. We're going to finger tighten these all on and off to my Instapot Max pressure canner. And we're going to can these up. Remember, I told you we're going to go with the longest processing time for the mushrooms. Now, that would take us 45 minutes of pressure canning these. And if you were to use a regular stovetop pressure canner, go ahead, put your jars in, vent for the 10 minutes, build the pressure back up. When the pressure's built up, that is when you start your timing process of 45 minutes. Well, with my Instapot Max pressure canner, I don't have to do it because it already does it for me. I have my Instapot Max pressure canner right here. I'm going to grab my jars. I already have the water inside of our Instapot Max. Add our jars. I'm going to have to do this in 2 batches. Ooh, I'm so sorry. I have my cover. We're going to lock that all on into place. Now, I've already have all this up here programmed. I have it in Fahrenheit. I have my altitude already programmed in. Now I'm going to come down here. I'm going to push the canning button. And remember, we have to can these for 45 minutes. So we have that all set. Now, just push start and I'll see you when we're all done. And there they are, all canned up. Now, I'm going to leave these sit here for 24 hours. Then I'm going to come back. I'm going to remove the canning rings. I'm going to wash the jar all up. We're going to label it. And off to the pantry shelf it goes. I have now 7 meals that I can make out of that one number 10 can. So if you liked today's video on recanning a number 10 can of the Choy CHOP SUEY vegetables that had mushrooms in it, please give me a thumbs up. All the thumbs up helps out my channel greatly. I do appreciate it. So if you're new to my family, welcome. And if you're not yet a subscriber, go up, tap that subscribe button, tap that little bell. That way you'll always be notified every time I do have a new video. And as always, here's to happy canning, but better yet, happy eatings. And y'all come back now, you hear?